A change of direction. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards, get those.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Breaks into open space. That one moves the ball across the 40.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap, he turns it around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction that where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Allen. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Great job here as a play caller. You come out the opening drive, you want to establish a little bit of an aggressive nature, and you hit some big plays here downfield. Great way to start this game.
The Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. It's a toss to the left side. Breaks into the clear. The ball is loose. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
It tests the middle but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Allen. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Touchdown, Penn State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. He'll hand it off. Defense is stopped for no gain. The defense and the crowd fired up tonight.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, what a play here by this linebacker to come up with this sack. I love the call to be able to blitz him here, to be able to put pressure on the quarterback. And over the years, my gosh, I don't know if there's another school in the country that's had as many linebackers with a playmaking ability as Penn State. Micah Parsons most recently, but going back to LeVar Arrington and Sean Lee and Paul Posluszny, I mean, the list goes on and on and on.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Tigers will bring their punt team on the field now. No chance for a return. That football bounces away from the returner and heads out of bounds. First play of this drive now. They're set up at the 34. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Here he goes. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that, and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. He gets loose. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
So they'll pass up the long field goal attempt and keep the offense on the field for 4th down. To throw, it's Aller. Finds his man, has the 1st down. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
And the Nittany Lions pick up enough for a 1st down here. Now they'll run it on the toss. Fights off a defender. Has a path to the end zone. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Send the back in motion. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He goes nowhere. Back-to-back stops by this defense.
So they're right on the doorstep here. Gets stoned here on second down. Now you've got to come up with a good play call here on third down to avoid the pressure of potentially having to decide a field goal or a touchdown on fourth down.
So instead of a chip shot attempt for a 2-score lead, they keep the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. They try to sneak it for the first. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Oh, how about that, Chris? Bear Bryant's looking down, smiling on that call. Fourth down and goal. You go with the goal line formation. You bring the defense in tight, and you still overpower them for a touchdown. Thing of beauty.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. And take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? The quarterback making some changes at the line. And the running back takes the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Takes the toss, heads to his right. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's the tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
To throw, it's Aller. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The tight end makes the catch downfield. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive moving. He'll hand it off. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Scanning the field. It's Aller. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. He's in the clear. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Back to throw again. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Grab down the middle. It's Brown. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. And the Tigers looking to run some tempo here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
He's running out of time here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've got a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Moves out of the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
The defense here very much aware of the threat of this quarterback's legs. Even in a condensed space inside the red zone, it's a wonderful job to stop him short of the goal line on that third down play.
They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's fourth down from the 4. They're going for it. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the move now. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for a man deep down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Gonna run it. It's Singleton. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away.
Number 95 on to punt it away.
He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
And the Clemson offense will take over first and 10.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Swarm by the pass rush, a sack. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Caught in the backfield. It's Allen. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. On first down, it's play action. The pocket breaking down. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. So second down after the incompletion. now the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Bringing pressure, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They've converted one of their 2 fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a third attempt right here. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And the back now goes in motion. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Now here's the toss play. Makes a nice move there. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out on the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Able to convert on third, sets up first and goal at the 8.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on second and goal? Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Can the defense hold up here on third and goal? To the air, it's Aller. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
Boy, it's third and goal, Chris, and they decide to throw for it. Nowhere to go with the football. The defense comes up with this big sack. And as an offensive coordinator, I don't think it's a bad call at all, but you got to put more pressure on this quarterback to make quicker decisions to get the ball out of his hands much quicker.
The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Short pass, finds the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Back in motion now. Grab behind the line. It's Davidson. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
On the ground, it's Davidson. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Defense is coming after him. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Pulls it in. It's Davidson.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. Looking to throw it again. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
Timeout, Penn State.
The Tigers come to the line with first and goal. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. A throw to the running back in the flat. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
All right, second down and goal now for this offense. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Tigers, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
To throw, it's Klubnik. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
That keeps the score. Penn State 24, Clemson 6.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Set to kick off.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
Boy, a great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like the Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
Clemson, 6.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Aller. A deep shot to the left side. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They continue to roll up the score. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Breaks into the clear. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. And the single back takes the handoff.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. The receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fires it to the wideout. And he finds his target. He has the first. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this...
Now here he goes. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway, snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Chewing clock with the running game. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And Nittany Lions will send the punt team onto the field.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball, who knows, maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception, anything they can do to get the ball back.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The offense will take their first time out of the half. The talk strategy here. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Second down play coming up for this offense. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now